Hey there, I'm some scratcher. It's Riya from Byte by Riya. Today we are going on a super fun coding adventure. We are going to create this magical pattern maker that creates a different colorful design every time you click the green flag. It's like having your own digital kaleidoscope, right? So are you ready guys? Let's get creative. First, let me show you what we are going to make today. Our program uses the pen tool to draw these amazing swirly twirly patterns that look different every single time. Watch what happens when I click the green flag. Wow, did you see that? Each pattern is totally unique, right? It's like having a never-ending art machine. That's because we are using something really cool called random values. Don't worry, that sounds tricky, I will explain everything as we go. So let's get started. So for that I want to take file, a new project. Yeah, so let's start our coding adventure. First of all, I want to add the new sprite. I'm deleting the cat. I'm deleting the cat and I want to add the pencil sprite. Okay. Yeah, now added the pencil sprite. I want to make this pencil little bit smaller. Now I put a value size to 50. Okay. Yeah, now I made that pencil to smaller. Now let's get our coding adventure. First we need to add the pen extension. For that, look at the bottom left corner. Oh, it's already here for me, the pen extension. But if you want to add the pen extension, you have to click on at the bottom left corner. You have this violet color, purple color block. Okay, a purple color button, something called pen extension. So it looks like a little puzzle piece, right? So when we click on it, this window will open. In that, you want to choose this pen extension. So it will help you to draw with your sprites. Yeah, let's add. Great job. Now we have new blocks that let us draw on the screen. This pen extension is helping us to draw. Is that clear? Alright. First of all, let's start. Let's grab when green flag is clicked. So it is from the event block, right? The yellow color session. Yeah, what this block will do, it will help us to tell our program when to program start. So when the program will start, when we click on the green flag over here, our code start to run. Now we need to clear our canvas so we can make a brand new picture. For that, I'm going to this pen extension. I want to find the erase all block in the pen session. From the pen session, it's just like erasing a whiteboard to start fresh. So dragging and dropping it here. Perfect. Next, we want to get our pen ready to draw. Let us use the pen up block. Alright. Yeah, here it is. I'm using pen up block. So this is like lifting your pencil off the paper so you can make it without making a mark. Now I want this pencil. Now let's put our drawing sprite, that is here the pencil in the middle of the screen. So if you want to position it any sprite, what you have to do, you want to go to the motion block and take this go to XY block. This block is helping us to set the location of the sprite, set the position of the sprite. So I want that pencil in the center, so you can put X value 0 and Y value 0. Alright, so that's the very center of our canvas. Let's see. Yeah, now you can see your pencil sprite is at the center of the stage. Here comes the fun part. We need to choose which direction our sprite will face before drawing. So for that, let us use pointing direction block. Okay, it will help us to decide in which direction this pencil sprite want to face. But now it is 90 degree, but instead of just pointing in one way every time, I want to use this pick random. Okay, let's make it random. So for that, by using pick random block, we are making, I'm putting the value pick random 1 to 360. Okay. So our sprite will point in a totally different direction each time we start. That's like spinning around with your eyes closed and stopping at a random spot. This is one reason why our patterns will be different every time. Okay. So now it's time to start drawing. So let's go to the pen extension again. Let's add the pen down block. Here it is. Okay. Yeah. So this is like a pen down block, right? So what is pen? It is this pen down block will help you to draw the drawings. I mean, make the actually it is helping you to draw. It is just like putting your marker down on a paper. Now, when we move, it will make lines. Okay. When we move our pencil, then it will make lines. So for our pattern, so what we have to do is that we have to use for our pattern we have to use a special loop called repeat until loop. Okay. So this what it will do? This will keeps our drawing going until something happens. What happens, right? So it will help us to repeat the things until it is touching edge. Let's make it repeat until we are touching edge. Okay. So that means our pattern will keep growing until it reaches the edge of the screen. Like coloring until you reach the edge of the paper. Alright, okay. Is that clear till now? Okay. So inside our loop, we need to move forward. So if you want to make it move, yeah, simply you have to go to the motion block and use this move 10 step. Let's add the move 10 step to make it move. So this makes our sprite walk forward a little bit, drawing a line as it go. Let's see. See, you can see it is creating lines, right? But we don't want just a straight line. That would be boring. After each step, let's turn a little bit. For that, you want to use this turn block. Okay, add a turn block after the move block. Now, this is where the real magic happens. Instead of using the same numbers every time, we will use something called variables. So let's go to the variables. What is a variable? Think you can compare. We can compare the variable with the container. Okay, think of a variable like a special container that hold numbers for us. See, in your kitchen we have container, right? In that we can store some value. In kitchen we have container. In that we will store things. Just like that. In coding, we have something called a variable. It is just like the container in the kitchen, but in this variable container, what we do, we will store values like numbers, strings, anything. In Scratch, we will mainly store the numbers only. By using variables, you can set score. You can create. In your games, you can create score. You can set, you can add lives, levels, times, etc. by using this variable. So variable, what is a variable? Variable is just like a container. It can store value, one value at a time. I hope it is clear. So let's click on the variable. Okay, then what we have to do is that we want to make two new friends. One called steps. Okay, yeah. We have to create a variable called steps. Okay. Now the other one is called angle. So let's create something called angle. Okay. So this will help make our pattern super unique. Okay. Yeah. Now let's set our variables at the beginning. I want to set it is now 0. You can see the variables is now 0, but I don't want to be 0. I want to set that variable. So in the beginning we can set, I want to set these steps to 10. Let's put 10. So adding we are setting steps to 10 right after the green flag block. So this will tells our sprite how far to move each time. And now we want to set angle to not at the same value. I want to put the angle. Let's make this also random too. Okay, I'm using pick random here also. So I'm putting we can use pick random 1 to 360 degree. Okay, it can 360 means a complete rotation, right? So these control how much our sprite turns each step. Now let's use our variables in the drawing loop. We want to adjust the value over here in the move block. So what we have to do is that let's go to the variable again. We have to use our variables on the drawing loop. So for that I am putting changing move 10 according to the move steps according to the move 10 steps according to the steps. Okay, so what I did, I added that move 10 steps to move steps. Okay, did you see? Yeah. After that I want to change the turn block to turn angle. Just like that we have to use angle over here. So now our sprite know exactly how much to turn and how much to move. Let's make our pattern super colorful now before our loop. Okay, for that again I want to go to the pen extension. Before our loop, what we have to do is that we have to add the set pen color block. Set pen color. Okay, I am using set pen color to a bright color. Okay, just above the pen down I am using yeah, this is good. This color is good. Okay, I use a bright color. You can use your favorite color, no matter. Okay, you can use any color like green, anything. Okay, any of your bright color that you love. Now we can make it. Now let's see what is happening. Click on the green flag. Yeah, what is happening? It is creating, right, a blue color drawing. But we can make it even more rainbow-tastic. What we have to do, if inside our loop, we have to, after the move and turn block, we want to add change pen color. Okay, over here I want to use change pen color. I am putting the value 1 over now. Okay, so what it will do, this will make our line change the color as it draws like a rainbow marker. Let's see. Oh yeah, for you can see it is coming different color. Yeah, what we have to do is that we have to do some extra special magic here. After the turn block, okay, we want to use, let's add change steps by, go to the variable again, we want to add change steps by some value. Okay, we want to use some number, use a tiny number. For example, I am putting 2 here. You can adjust that number on your own choice. Okay, and you can find what is the change is happening there. So what it will do, this makes our sprite move a tiny bit further each time, creating amazing spiral pattern. It's like taking slightly bigger step each time you walk. Okay, let's see. Yeah, now it is creating the patterns, right? All right, so let's add a wait block at the end. I'm going to control and adding the wait block. I'm putting the value with a super tiny value. Okay, I'm putting 0.001. So 0.001 second. This slows down the drawing just enough so we can watch the magic happen. This wait block decides how speed it is drawing. If you put a 0.5 second, it will draw in that particular speed. Okay, all right. For the now let's create a final sprinkle of magic. Let's make sure our pattern has a different color each time. No, not different color, different size each time. Okay, so to make it extra special, I am going to use this set pen size block just above the pen down block. Okay, It have to be above the pen down before drawing. Above pen down means before drawing. I want to use set pen size. Here also I am adding set pen size to pick random 1 to 5. So it will give our lines different thickness. Sometimes we will get thin, delicate lines and sometimes bold and thick ones. Okay. Now, yeah, we are almost done with this thing. Let's see. Yeah. Let's now for the most exciting part, let's test our amazing creation. So let's see whether it is working or not. When I click on the green flag, yeah, let's see. Wow, look at that awesome pattern. Yeah, now let's click it again. I like this. Literally, I love this project. Amazing, a completely different design every time we run program, right? We get unique artwork. Yeah, see, you are now an official digital artist. So what makes our pattern different every time? Can you tell? Yeah, actually we start pointing in random direction, like spinning around before you start drawing. And we also use random angle for turning. Sometimes our sprite turns a lot, sometimes just a little. We also use a random starting color, maybe blue, maybe pink, maybe green. And we also use a random pen size, sometimes thick, sometimes thin. This is why we are getting different patterns all the time. Okay, all these random choice work together to create a pattern that are always unique and special, just like each one of you. Alright, so let's make some changes. You can try by changing all these values. Okay, we will get different pattern. If you change those value, let's change to angle and see. Okay, I'm changing that steps to angle and see what is happening. Hey, here it is getting another version, right? And now I'm changing it back to steps, but this time I'm putting 0.5. Okay, not 2, 0.5. Alright, you can also try by using try by changing the values like this. Let's see. Let's click on the green flag again. Yeah, see, it is getting another pattern, right? Another version of that. So yeah, now it's your turn to get creative. Here are some fun challenges you can try. Okay, just like I did right now, you can try changing the numbers if you in our random blocks to see what happens. You can also add a way to change the background color for each pattern, and you can also make the pen get bigger or smaller as it draws, and add a second sprite that draws a pattern at the same time. You can also add a second sprite. Okay, and you can also share your amazing creation in the comments. Okay, just by you can share by clicking the link, by copying the link from the Scratch MIT, and you can paste it in my comment box. Yeah, and you can also you can also share with me so I can see that, right? Alright, so we are finally done with this, guys. Thanks for coding with me today. I have some scratchers. If you had fun and if you learned something new, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button to join our coding family at Byte by Riya. If you need more help with Scratch, guess what? I offer 1:1 online class where I can teach you how to create cool games, interactive stories, and amazing animation in a super fun way. Just ask your parents to email me at bytebyria@gmail.com and we can start our coding journey together. Alright guys, so until next time, keep scratching keep creating, and remember, you are an amazing coder. Alright? Yeah, bye friends. Love you. Bye bye. I hope you like this video. Bye bye.